Hey guys, I'm the Bento Buster, a Kiwi in Tokyo, and today I'm going to show you how to make a rice dog. That's right, rice dog. Roof roof. Well, to be more precise, an onigiri, which is a rice ball that kind of looks like a hot dog. But for all intensive purposes, let's just call it a rice dog. To start off, you'll need some cooked rice, some cling film, and a sushi mat. And here's a wee bit of advice. Let the rice cool down a bit because that'll make it easier to work with. The technique to form the rice dog is pretty simple. First, place some rice on a sheet of cling film. Then manipulate the sushi mat like I did to form it into a cylinder. And the result is, bam, a rice sausage. Now excuse me while I go get some seaweed. Oh, by the way, while I'm gone, if you see anything strange, let me know in the comments. Rumor is there's a mini Godzilla in these parts. Okay, and I'm back. Anything go wrong? No? Okay, let's continue. So far so good. So now take a sheet of nori seaweed and place it on a new sheet of cling film. Then unwrap your rice sausage and place that on top like this. Next, take a pair of scissors and cut the nori seaweed like so. You will need to make a total of 4 incisions, and if you're following what I'm doing, you should be okay. Okay, now that the 4 strategic incisions have been made, it's time to start folding this seaweed. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is just fold it like this, then wrap it up and give it a squish. But don't squish it too much. You just want to squish it enough to make that nori seaweed adhere to that rice. Now start wrapping. You want that cling film to be tightly wrapped around the rice dog. Alright, the base of the rice dog is nicely wrapped, so I'm just going to set this aside and let it rest for a while. After it's had a wee rest for about 5 minutes, you can unwrap it and it should look something like this. Alright, now here comes the tricky part. With a knife, make an incision along the rice dog like I'm doing. Now be careful not to cut it all the way through. You just need to make a light incision so that you're about halfway in. And now with your fingers you can gently open it up like this, and there you have it. Ta-da! A rice dog. Okay, so now that we've got the base of our rice dog done, it's time to add the toppings. When it comes to choosing onigiri toppings or fillings, the world is your oyster. One of my favourite fillings is tuna mayo, but today I'm not going to go that route. Yep, today I've decided to make a shiso leaf and yakitori rice dog. And these are of course shiso leaves. I think in English they're called perilla, and they have a really strong flavour, kind of like an aniseed or licorice, if you get my drift. Anyway, trust me, they really pack a punch, so they're going to give this dish a nice little kick. And how about a squirt of kewpie mayo, because it's awesome and it goes with everything. And here is 1 stick of yakitori, and this is tsukune yakitori to be exact. And if you're wondering what it's made of, well, it's made of minced chicken, amongst other things. Maybe a bit of chicken cartilage if you're lucky. And trust me, it's really delicious. And if I didn't tell you there was chicken cartilage in it, you wouldn't know, so just forget that. And to finish it off, I'm going to sprinkle on some Japanese shichimi chili powder. This particular one is yuzu flavoured, which is a Japanese citrus fruit. Okay guys, we're all done, so what do you think? This is my shiso and yakitori rice dog. Or you might prefer calling it an elongated onigiri. As you can see, this is completely different to its counterpart, the American hot dog. I've replaced the bread with some rice, and I've replaced the mystery meat with some chicken, and probably some cartilage. Oh, and before you eat it, you best remove that stick, okay? Now that's what I call a rice dog. Woof, woof. Yummo, this meatball is really sweet, juicy and moist. And the kewpie mayo really pairs well with that yakitori sauce. And that mysterious shiso leaf, well, that reminds me of Mountain Meadow after a rainstorm. And the elongated onigiri has done its job as a perfect vessel to carry these ingredients. Oh, and the 100 grams of short grain cherry rice is guaranteed to fill you up. Now, has today been a learning experience? If we have learned anything from today, I think it's that onigiri don't always have to be triangles. Thanks for watching, see you next time!